Hello and welcome to FPL Daddy. How was Christmas for everyone? I hope all of you are safe and doing well. Let's see how the free hit team of Game Week 19 performed. We actually thought that the Spurs game wasn't going through and had Lacazette and Sterling in place of Son and Kane. We actually would have gotten more points had we had that team. But that's okay, Son and Kane also performed. The biggest disappointments, however, were Cristiano Ronaldo scoring just 1 point, Martinelli not contributing in a 5 goal thrashing of Norwich, and Mason Mount not being involved, especially when he's in the thick of form. So these were actually Mount. I think was a differential pick even on the free hit teams, but it didn't really pan out well. But having said that, I think 57 points is not too great for a free hit team. We could have and should have done better, but that's okay. Another green arrow, and we take confidence from that. Coming to the selection for team selection for game week 20, my defense comprises of David De Gea, Reece James, Trent, and Cancelo. Probably most top teams have a Chelsea defender, a Liverpool defender, and a City defender. And for all you know, a lot of teams also have a double Chelsea defense. I think that is not a great thing. I'll tell you why. Have a look at the fixtures after the Brighton game. Liverpool at home, City away, Spurs at home, and two consecutive blank game weeks. That's absolutely terrible considering that other teams have double game weeks. So do keep that in mind and make transfers when necessary. It's not a bad idea to ship both your Chelsea defenders out. I will be doing that too. So, but that will depend on what the fixtures are of my the defenders on the bench. But having said that, do watch out and make those transfers. It's not a great time to get Chelsea players in, so do keep an eye out on those transfers. Coming to the midfield, I don't really have a great midfield here. I was looking to ship out Bernardo Silva. Emil Smith Rowe has been coming off the bench and scoring, but we aren't really sure if he'll feature in every game. And secondly, Arsenal don't have a game this game week. So I'm actually confused about my transfer plans, and I'll let you all know in a moment. Coming to my attack, I have Joshua King, who finally gets a game. Christian Benteke has been terrible for us, and I really want to ship him out. Let's see what I want to do with him there. Gabriel Jesus again isn't the first name on the sheet for City, but I think that he will play this game week looking at the trend of Pep's rotation. He played the game week before the last game week, so in all probability, I think Gabriel Jesus will play this game week. Coming to the transfers, there are actually a couple of players who've really caught my eye. And the first one is a bit of a surprise. He's none other than Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He's back after his injury and raring to go. He scored 3 goals this season in the 3 games he's played, I think. Let's just check on that. Yeah. And last season he scored 21 goals under Carlo Ancelotti. So the Everton fans must be delighted that he's back. But the problem here is that we don't know the fitness levels of these players. But based on reports, Dominic Calvert-Lewin will most probably start the game, and I'm actually okay to take this gamble because even if he doesn't, his fixtures are amazing. Look at those fixtures: Newcastle, Brighton, Norwich, Villa, Newcastle, Leeds, Southampton. Some of the leakiest teams in the league are there in that list. So it's actually a great thing to have Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I was considering Gray, but there are a couple of COVID cases at Everton, and he wasn't even in the squad last game week, so I don't want to take that risk there. Another player I'm actually keeping an eye out on is Lucas Mora. So because I have only 2.6 mil in the bank, I can actually transfer out either James McArthur or Emil Smith Rowe and get Lucas Mora. But another thing to pay attention to here is that Kane and Son were substituted before I think 80 minutes in the game, and in this midweek. But Lucas Moura played the 90 minutes and he was highly impressive. So I think that this team with this attack will continue to play the same way, and Lucas Moura is a great pick. But if not for Lucas Moura, you can also pick somebody like a Conor Gallagher who plays Norwich at home. Norwich haven't been the best of the teams in the league, and Crystal Palace are looking for a reason to bounce back. They haven't been in. They started really well, but they haven't been doing that well off late. So I think that getting Conor Gallagher on now would be a good move, and Norwich away is the best fixture to actually bounce back. So that's one transfer I'm actually looking to make. Another reason why I want to remove Evan Smith Rowe is because of the fixtures. One, it's a blank game week, and the next two games are City at home and Spurs away. So they aren't the best fixtures, and I think you have better alternatives. So keep an eye out on Arsenal assets also. A lot of teams are actually doubling or tripling on Arsenal assets. I have 3 of them. So I'm honestly going to be wary because for all you know, I can't play these defenders against teams like City and Spurs. So I'll be making those transfers when it's the right time. But for now, these are the transfers I'm actually looking to make. Another thing I can actually do here is remove Jesus and get somebody like a Harry Kane, which has always been my plan. But I'll probably do that after the next game week when I think of removing Bernardo Silva or probably even Salah, and I can get like a Son and a Lacazette or Ronaldo and Son. And because Salah costs 12.7, he gives us the luxury to pick any player in the league. So we'll keep an eye out there. But for now, I'm actually going ahead with Calvert-Lewin and Conor Gallagher. But again, I will actually wait till the deadline to make my transfers because FPL has been so bloody unpredictable that it's not the right move anymore to save your money and make a transfer hours before the deadline. Once again, if you have any questions, any tips you need, my DMs are always open. My handle is FPL Daddy on Twitter, on YouTube, on Instagram. So please feel free to reach out and share this page with other people who you think would be interested. Once again, thank you for listening to FPL Daddy, and a very happy new year to everyone listening to this video. Goodbye.